Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel you very much. Farmers market, coffee shop. We might stop by a little art gallery or something. How you feeling? You hungry again?
Exactly. We continue to eat. And also, it's nothing like being able to really see someone in the daytime.
And what am I feeling at this time of the night that I don't feel in the daytime?
Okay,
We here.
we're here.
I'm gonna see you again, I'm sure. So let me step back before I get carried away.
Welcome to Chemistry, where sparks decide everything. 4 contestants, 4 rounds, 1 prize date. Each round they will explore their platonic, romantic, and physical chemistry to see if sparks fly. If the connection fizzles, they're out. In the end, the prize date will make their decision, chosen purely based on chemistry.
I am Max.
Hey, I'm Thursday Boney.
My name is Teddy.
Hi, I'm Chase.
I'm Ziiomi, and this is Chemistry.
Come on. It's time to talk about you and me. Time for truth. You know I need some T4T. Time to touch. On trust and tendency. We live our lives respectfully. T4T.
I'm tired of being on the apps. At this present moment, I'm living on a farm, really just like getting into Black agrarian legacy stewardship. And I'm looking for my end of empire lovers. Definitely looking for another neurodivergent baddie, someone who has gender fluidity, ideally 30 and up. I feel like it's been hard just like connecting with aligned individuals. I know we're out here. I feel like finding each other sometimes feels like quite a feat. So I'm very grateful to be here.
I'm a multidisciplinary artist, community and environmental activist and advocate. I'm here today because I am open to connection. I'm open to love. I'm very pansexual, so I do not have like a type. It's really very much an energy thing about whether or not I can feel, I don't know, like that chemistry, je ne sais quoi, that little fire.
I'm a mixed martial artist, painter, and musician. I look for people who are very much anarchist, revolutionary. Like it's like certain stuff like that is before all the looks and what you got on, what kind of car you drive, all that stuff like that. Your heart has to be in the right place. I don't always fit into binary constructs. I pull up like this to the club, I look like Trade. I pull up in something else, I'm one of the dogs. I'm very optimistic though, and I'm looking forward to the future.
I am a video game programmer and I also work as a manager at a local charity. Dating as a trans person, it's really hard to find someone that understands you and that you don't have to be constantly explaining yourself to all the time. I am looking for someone who I don't have to do all that for and is also super comfortable going on adventures and experience the world as much as we can.
I do all types of things. I DJ, I make music, I write things. I call it the Teddy effect. I just do a lot of different things, yeah. And this is also just a beautiful and sweet opportunity to express some Black trans love out here. The representation is not abundant for stuff like that, so I'm grateful to be a part of the experience. I like when people are really sweet and nice to me, so I love just a bunch of sweetness, tenderness, kindness. Very loving and warm person is what I'm interested in.
Round 1. What would you bring as a gift on a first date?
How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Pleasure to meet you as well. I love your name.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
So I used to go by Greta Boney. Throughout my transition, it was so hard to get my family to call me Greta. Because I was like, oh, please call me Greta. I was telling somebody that, and they was like, I'm gonna call you this because I gave you that name. They said, I'm gonna call you blank, like my dead name. I was like, nah, call me Thursday now, actually. It was on a Thursday. I think it kind of fits the androgynous shit I got going on now. Greta was like a hard
It works
girl name. Yeah, you know.
Okay, I love that. I've never met another Thursday. One of one.
Oh, yeah. First date, I would bring, if I could, all the riches in the world for you. You know what I'm saying? Flowers, cake, all that, whatever you want. I bring, well, I would realistically bring like a drawing pad we can draw together, and really talk, bring our ideas out, and I like sketching with people. It's really fun.
I love that. I feel very insecure about drawing, but
there's no
you
need.
make me feel comfortable.
Hell yeah. Everything you make will be nice.
Yeah. Thank you. What kind of things do you like to sketch or draw?
Black people.
But have you ever done like portraits of loved ones?
I have. My uncle that passed, I did one for him. I did one for my brother too, he passed recently. Yeah, stuff like that I'll draw, especially for the family. They don't necessarily like me too much, but they take them pain and stuff. Yeah. It's crazy.
It is crazy, actually. But that sounds really sweet, though. I feel like that's such a special like offering to give people.
Yeah. I love your glasses. Yeah, you look really good.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm about to melt.
Look at my eyes.
Hello. You look amazing, by the way. I love your earrings.
Thank you. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Got the buttons
I
on.
love your outfit. Like it really is like very put together. The pants, everything. Much beautiful. Earrings matching the shoes, like matching the jewelry. Like I see.
You better see the details.
Absolutely. Absolutely. On the first date, well, usually flowers is probably always, bare minimum, but maybe like, I don't know, a book we've been conversing about, or maybe having Prosecco at the table waiting for us, or maybe having a little charcuterie board at the table already before you get there.
That's all the hands.
A little meat and cheese, the little strawberry, get on our ratatouille, but do you like dinner dates, or are you against those? I know it's a little controversial.
I'm into it. I can always eat. I'm always going to eat. So, yes, to a dinner date. I really like daytime dates, because then it's like if we're feeling each other, we can continue into the evening.
Okay, so you like a long day.
If the vibe is there. I mean, I feel like
right.
Yes.
Hey, I feel you very much. Farmers market, coffee shop. We might stop by a little art gallery or something. How you feeling? You hungry again?
Exactly. We continue to eat. That's the thing. More opportunities for more meals.
I see the vibe.
And then if it's not a good date, then it's like I still have my evening to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, I can
we can reset.
that off.
And also, it's nothing like being able to really see someone in the daytime, because at night it can
deceive
you. Can look a little, what is it giving?
And what am I feeling at this time of the night that I don't feel in the daytime?
The energy at night. Okay,
we here.
We're here.
I'm gonna see you again, I'm sure.
Okay, I love that.
May I enter the circle?
Please do, yes.
Thank you. Oh, so on our first date, I made a little flower for you.
You made this.
I made this so that the first flower I give you will never die. You can keep it forever. So that is for you.
That is.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, period.
And it's reversible. You can look at it both ways. The leaves are adjustable. You can move them around. And I just thought it's a little something for you to remember me.
This is so sweet.
I'm glad you like it.
How long did it take you to make this?
It took me maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Oh, you do this?
Yes, I do a lot of crafting. So not just crocheting. I do crocheting. I knit. I cross stitch. I do pottery. I do.
Pop your shit.
Yes, I love giving people gifts of little crafts that I do. So if you do see me, then you will be getting lots of those. If you mention something that I know that can be crocheted, it will be crocheted.
We do love a handy queer.
Yes, we do, and I can be that. It does go fantastic with the fit.
It's like I can't see it, but I see it.
Yes.
It's also, your frames are super cute.
Thank you. I'm always saying, if I'm going to be wearing glasses every day of my life, they might as well be fun and funky.
I agree. I have contacts in right now, but my glasses
Okay.
are awesome.
Yes. No, your glasses are fantastic. I do love them.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I love this.
I'm glad you like it, and that is yours to keep for however long you want it.
Thank you. Thank you. Please get into the reversible leaves, the movable leaves. We live.
Hi. These are for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
My favorite flower.
Oh, I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. I don't know if you know this about sunflowers, but if they are in a space where they are not able to feel the sun or have the sun on their face, they turn towards each other and they're each other's sun. And I just think that's so cute and precious. And I think it's really precious. Those are for you. And if you were on a first date, I also love to curate and create, making a little adventure. Do you like adventures?
I love adventures. I like to just go spend time in nature. I like to travel.
Yes.
I like to travel down.
Yes.
I love a good just like being at the beach and wandering around, taking a hike, really finding water and just like communing. Yeah.
I love that. Yes, like a little picnic by the river or at the beach. Do you like to hike a lot or?
Like very low stakes hiking.
Okay, cute.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not anything too rigorous. I always bring my dog, which is a thing.
I love
Do
it.
you
What's
like
your
dogs?
dog's name? I
Her
love
name is-
dogs.
Period. Well, her full name is Nangila, but
Okay.
we like her nickname is Nanji.
Oh, cute. Okay, so I live with my sister and she has a dog. The dog's name is Ninja, so I really think that's really funny. Nanji Ninja. What kind of dog do you
I
have?
love it. She's a red-nosed pit bull with white paws.
I love a pit bull. Oh my gosh, their faces are like perfect. Actually, they're perfect.
I agree.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Ninja is a Cavapoo, so she's, yeah. Also insanely
Nanji's best
cute.
friend is the Cavapoo. Like,
Oh
her
my
sister
gosh.
that she grew up
Okay,
with.
so they had to meet. I think it's happening. Okay, I love to see it. Well,
love
it's
that.
so lovely to meet you.
Same.
And I hope that you enjoy this flowers.
Thank you so much for these.
You're
Also,
very
I'm just
welcome.
like, what a model for like community. And like, we don't have what we need right now, but inside of each other.
Yes.
We do.
We can share that light. We can balance each other's light. It's so beautiful.
There's so many lessons to do
Yes.
from nature, honestly. Thank you so much for
Truly.
these. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Here, I make up.
Thank you.
I got it.
Round 2. 2 truths and a dream. Share 2 accomplishments that you're proud of and 1 dream you hope to achieve. The prize state will guess what is the truth and what is not yet true.
Hey. 2 truths and a dream. I finished my first fight with a knee.
With a knee.
I met Backwash and almost died in New Orleans.
Anything they're proud of?
Hey, nah, look. The dream was New Orleans, and the other 2 I actually did. But the dream was I almost died in there. I didn't.
My little dream. That's what. We're thinking dream. We're like, oh, I want this to happen.
Oh!
Aspiration, a goal.
I see how you
Start fresh. That was funny.
2 truths and a lie.
Dream.
Dream. Forgive me. All right.
You're doing great.
Okay. I've done over 200 paintings. I won my first fight without being knocked down, and I headlined my first stadium show.
For the first date, you said we would be drawing. So I feel like you've done well over 200 paintings.
Right.
Easy.
Correct.
You did say you'd be fighting. So.
I did.
Yes, I'm gonna say that's also true.
Officially, like record stuff, I'm 2-0.
Period. Okay.
I kind of.
Undefeated. I hope that.
You know.
And the dream is to headline.
It is.
What artists?
Yeah, I open as all black trans queer artists,
Period.
and it's like a big show, and it's
Okay.
like some niggas in there. you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm affirming that for you.
Appreciate that.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
2 truths and a dream. I won the spelling bee 3 times at elementary school.
Period.
I manage a full production opera company, and I'm a recreational researcher, and I'm like often deep in study for fun.
The brain be on.
It does all the
Okay.
time. As Virgo moves.
I also was a spelling bee champ.
Okay.
Just to say. We went to regional.
Maybe not after this one, but you can test that theory for sure.
I feel like the last one is true about researching for fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. What do you be researching?
Just whatever I find interesting at the time. Lately, I've been researching women who have been the wives of like prolific men in history. Most recently, I've done like Shirley Graham Du Bois and like W.E.B. Du Bois' wife, like her whole experience and like how much of a life she had outside of W.E.B. Du Bois.
Correct.
And just really
Yeah.
getting into like legacy preservation for Black women for sure.
Wow. That's so important.
I think so for sure.
Yeah. I feel like you're giving, it's exuding spelling bee winner, but maybe you didn't win 3 times. Maybe you won 4. The opera also seemed, I'm like, that feels so specific. If that wasn't true, wow, you really pulled that out of that. I feel like maybe that's the dream.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Are you into opera?
Yeah, I'm an opera singer, actually. Yeah.
Go off.
It's a dream for me to have my own full production opera company one day. That's something that I work towards for sure.
Wow. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm very impressed. Wow.
Yeah, I've been singing classically since I was 17 years old. Yeah.
Wow, you're an opera singer.
Yeah, you're interested
God, I
in
love
opera,
that.
classical music?
I'm a dancer. I've been dancing since I was 3, and my foundation is in classical ballet.
Oh, exactly. So you get it.
I get it. I'm like,
No, I love that. I feel like dance was like my introduction to enjoying music. Like when I was a kid, that's like a childhood nickname for me. My family still calls me Jiggy.
Because you be getting jiggy.
Yeah, because I'm always dancing. I love to dance. That's like also I DJ through dancing. I feel like that's how
you're
I became a
bridging
DJ.
all the world.
Yeah.
Do you like mix operatic like sounds, like classical sounds? Like,
Sometimes I got a few different like edits and stuff of different like classical tracks that I might throw in there, like a house Carmen vibe. I've been writing an opera. And all the things. So yeah, I've even writing a little opera about my friends, like having to let out at a party.
come on, to let out.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're bringing the blackest option.
You know, I appreciate that.
That's really
No, you're really dope. I'm enjoying talking to you. So let me step
Thanks.
back before I get carried away.
Well, hello again.
Hello again.
So my 2 truths and a dream are I have been a docent at a contemporary art museum.
Okay.
I have programmed a video game starring a trans character. And I have written a letter to the president about getting Puerto Ricans voting rights.
I think you definitely wrote to the press about them rights. I think you did.
Yes,
I think you did that. Mhm.
Yep.
You did that.
Yes, I did that when I was in 6th grade.
Period. Been about it.
Yes.
You said I'm not new to
When
it.
I found out that first time, this was when Obama was president, so I thought it mattered a little more. The day I learned about that that Puerto Ricans couldn't vote for president, I was like, he has to hear about this.
Absolutely.
And I wrote, and I actually got a letter
Because
back.
he couldn't have known.
He couldn't have known at all. But I got one of those like generic letters back and like those pictures and everything.
I think the dream is to program a video game. I'm gonna stick with that. I think maybe that's the dream.
Programming is the dream.
Yes.
That is correct. Yes. So I am programming a video game right now. Actively. But it's a video game / an app for mental health tracking. I want to make a mental health tracking app that is really accessible that you don't have to pay extra for. But I do dream of one day doing a game that's surrounding the story of a trans person because I feel like there are so few of them and trans people are so prevalent in the video game culture that they need to be able to see themselves.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I hope you make that happen.
Thank you. Yeah. And then the art docent, I was also in middle school.
Middle school was a time for you.
It was. Sometimes I'm like, did I peak in middle school? I did not. I'm on my way up. Yes, it was a small peak, and now
The trajectory
is still up. And it really built my appreciation for an art museum. I love an art museum. How do you feel about art museums?
Sometimes they can be snooze fest for me.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
Yes.
Not gonna lie. But
I think
if there's
they
an
do
exhibit
it right,
that I like really like, I'm like, oh, we're tapped in.
yes. But when you find the fun ones, they're an experience.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Well, this has been wonderful.
It has been.
Alrighty, I will see you later.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hello.
You have such a beautiful smile, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so I started a music, art, and healing festival.
Okay.
I have won awards for my filmmaking, and I have a studio album with my band.
I heard you mention the fest, so I feel like that's true. Yes. You give winner. So I'm also like, yes, you've won awards for your filmmaking. Obviously. Maybe you're currently recording or like it's on the horizon, but hasn't happened yet.
Got it. I am aspiring. Yeah, I'm working on it, hoping it happens sooner than later.
What kind of music?
I sing and I play guitar. I feel like it's a fusion of like indie rock and neo soul. Yeah, so I'm bringing in like all of these elements of myself. Like I'm a very eclectic person. My band is very black and very dope. And when we were talking about nature earlier, that's actually really where I like found my voice, was like singing to the trees and like connecting to nature.
I love that. I would love to listen.
Yeah. Do you play music?
I play the native flute,
Ooh,
but like
beautiful.
like for myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. It's like a wooden flute. Yes. So you dance, you do music. Okay, lovely. How do you utilize your native flute?
Very much just to like tap in with the ancestors. Again, me at some water, a tree, the base of a tree, playing away.
Beautiful. Oh, and then I could be singing, you could be playing the flute, and then we're just connecting
vibes.
with nature and the ancestors.
It's very non-performative.
I love it. Yes. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Round 3. What are you into? Stand shoulder to shoulder with the prize date and close your eyes. Listen closely to the list of interests ranging from mild to wild. If you hear something you're into, open your eyes and glance at the person next to you. If they're into it too, you just might lock eyes. Slow dancing. 420 friendly. Foot rubs. Forehead kisses. Making out. Sexting. Lingerie. Choking. Role play. Hot wax.
Okay, y'all really taking it there. Wow, I'm sober. I don't drink or smoke.
No, that's cool. That's totally okay. Yeah. I think every time we locked eyes, I was fucking with all that. So that's cool. Yeah. I'm like,
Like it all worked.
Yeah. What do we not turn for? What was it? The hot wax?
Yeah, hot. You're good on that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're good on that. Have you experienced it before?
So, I think I prepared myself to experience one time by trying it on myself, and I was like, ugh. Not even like, I was just like, let me see how. No, I just didn't like how.
Yeah.
And when it dry up and everything too, I'm like, but for my partners, I'm the type to do a lot of things.
Yeah, it's exploratory.
Yeah, whatever they like, type,
But what about what you like?
I like them, so it'd be like, I'm like very flexible, very like, I'm with that, because it's like my partner, I do whatever they, I'm gonna get my enjoyment out of it too. It's not like I'm doing it because it's just for them.
It's also satisfying for you to
yes.
I get that. I relate to that. Was there one that like you looked at me that I didn't have my eyes open?
No, because role playing came up and I was like,
I was on the fence about that one.
Yeah, because I was like, what type of role play? Like, what are we doing? Because in this trans experience, role play means a lot of stuff for certain people, and I'll be like, hell no,
Yeah.
Okay.
We were locking eyes quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of synergy.
It was. A lot of it. Appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't know what's in the car.
Cuddling. Twerking. Massages. Hand holding. Whipped cream. Blindfolding. Dressing up. Praise. Lap dances. In the car.
Absolutely.
I'm long-bodied. I don't know.
Like, I feel easy. I turn over everything.
Open and available.
No, except for whipped cream, because I don't really do.
I also didn't look for that
stuff.
one.
I don't really do the food stuff when it comes to the pleasure-based things. I just feel like that could get too messy. It get a little
You're not
too
into the mess of it all.
It'll get a little too messy. It's already be a lot going on. Adding food into the equation.
It is another variable to consider. Whipped cream is just not it for me. But I am into foods and like honey and you know fruits and
maybe like I've indulging during, but not like on the body. Just like enjoying food and pleasure at the same time. It'll wake you up chemically in your mind.
Yeah,
so I've done that before, but not on the body, I would say.
I feel like that was literally, I think, the only one that we both didn't open our eyes.
Yeah, and then twerking. Oh. I don't know if that was surprising because I do be twerking.
Not at all. I mean, if you have to throw it, I feel like.
But no, I'm the disco ball in the middle of the dance floor, getting down like, you know, I don't mind throwing and biting. Just want to make that clear.
I don't mind. Well, the car smash. I feel like that's one of those things that, like, on the movies be given like, ooh, hot and spicy, really cute. But the functionality of it in terms of comfortability, it feels crunchy. It feels tight. It feels chaotic. It feels like I'm bumping up against the. There's just like things that my body's pressing up against uncomfortably. But maybe I need to like experience it with other bodies. I don't know, but
I feel that. I definitely feel like my car thing, whatever that word was, is very like rapport based and like it's something that builds over time. I'm not really a person who just like willy nilly. I feel like the more I know you, the better it gets, you know?
For sure,
the more I know you, so I feel like it just takes time. I feel like that's something you build for real.
I agree.
We're
just like not having sex in the car, just like straight out the gate. It's like,
oh, they meant like specifically in the car.
I think so. What were you interpreting that as?
Just as it, period. In the car, not necessarily. It's a lot going on in there.
That's what I'm saying.
The
mechanics.
I'm a lot of person. You know what I'm saying? The comfortability
that's why
of
I said
it.
I'm long body because I'm like
I was like because I was like long body. What that
you
mean?
didn't. It wasn't okay.
It wasn't registering. So no, not in the car. Not in the car. And then I don't even have a car. So
hey.
Okay.
That
we can do it in your car. Not in the car. No, I am also super big into praise and praising. I was like, them eyes was really. I love a pat on the head. Oh, you're doing so good, and I love praising for sure. Like I feel like I'm a general pleaser.
Like I like to feel like I'm being devoted. Like I'm devoting myself, to the experience. Like
I felt all that. Let me step back because I'm getting hot.
Flirty winks. Love notes. Long walks on the beach. Spooning. Hickeys. Going commando. Kissing. Getting steamy in the shower. Toes.
Oh, I needed that one.
Threesomes.
What's up with going commando? Not for you.
I mean, if the situation arises that I find that would work for me. I'm very open to a lot of things, so it's just something that I haven't found the right experience for. But I'm never gonna just completely write it off.
Was there one that you looked at me and my eyes were closed for?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Was there anything else? There were a few. Okay. There were a few.
Commando was one.
Okay.
Oh, threesomes was
threesomes.
But I saw you do like a.
I was like, I don't know. It's something that I don't have much experience with, but I could also be, like I said, open to trying new things.
Yeah. I feel like there was another one, but I can't think.
Toes.
We get it. You're into toes. Okay. Toes. You were like,
Feet.
Not into it.
Not super into it. It's
fair.
Yes.
I do like my toes being sucked.
Okay.
But I respect that. Gives you the ick.
Yes.
I feel it.
But low stakes, I feel like.
Yeah, so many other body parts. I mean, so many other places.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
stargazing, back scratches, hot tubs, breakfast in bed, eye contact, dirty talk, skinny dipping, spanking, dominance and submission, ice play.
Ice, like the ice, I'm all into sensation play. Like I love a good sensation. I love it, you know, but I don't like being cold.
Yeah, me too. I don't like being cold, and I just imagine my body just
I'm
like
freezing.
Yeah, the
Like,
shock of the ice would
sexy.
take me out. It would
Correct.
absolutely take me out.
great.
Okay, cute. So my thing about breakfast in bed, I'm like, that sounds so cute.
It does, right?
I just,
However,
as long as it's
however.
like, it needs to be contained.
Okay, fair.
You know, because I don't like crumbs on my bed. When you slide into those sheets, I don't want to feel anything,
yeah,
you know?
that's fair.
So as long as we have like a nice contained tray, I feel like I can do that. But if to be just raw dogging over, I can't.
I feel like that's one of my yellow flags. Now
Okay.
that you've lifted that up, I do eat in the bed. Unsupervised.
No tray. No tray. Yeah.
I do try to like do a like wipe off, but we don't always catch the crumbs. I have to be honest.
I get you.
I do eat in the bed very frequently.
But I do like to stay cozy. So if we stay in cozy and we're being cute and we're like just bedding,
Yeah.
you know, then I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Food, drinks, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Cute. Fun. Oh, wait, was there anything else? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, you look
There
like
could
you
have
had
been
another
more.
thought.
There could have been more, but
But I feel like we matched for a lot of
We
things.
did. There was a lot
So
of-
that was cute. Lovely. Awesome.
no. I had a great time with all the contestants. I really loved Thursday's vibe. Such a cutie. I feel like we had a lot of chemistry, and I was really into like some of the things that we talked about. Great energy. Chase, oh my God, the freaking gift, like very strong straight out the gate. Like I said, you came here to go home with the date. It was also a vibe. I had a vibe with everybody. Max, gorgeous, face beat. I feel like Max and I more of like, we might go to a festival and like kick it, you know? I don't know that it was giving date. I really enjoyed Teddy as well. Also a cutie. I love Teddy's style. We have a lot of like familial history in terms of just like Mobile, which is very tender to me. And we were both born in Mobile, Alabama.
Absolutely.
Wow, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Mobile on the map.
Yeah,
Gulf on the
2001,
map. By the way, share on the map.
yeah.
Period.
And yeah, connecting over there was super sweet. I love where I'm from, and so you being where I'm from is like, what? You get it. Like you
I
said,
get
the
it.
swamp, the shrimp,
The swamp,
The Mardi
down,
Gras,
the backwoods.
all the things.
Home of Mardi Gras. Look it
No.
up. Do your research.
Mobile, Alabama started Mardi Gras. Thank you.
Do your research.
Not New Orleans. And don't debate me about it, because they love to fight.
Your research. The roots.
Thank you.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
see? Many don't know. Many
to
don't
know.
know.
I
That's
didn't
what
know
they
that.
want you to think.
That no, they really I feel like it's between Thursday and Teddy. Every time they stepped into the realm of roses, I was like, ugh. But I'm not monogamous, so like, why can't I have both? I'm gonna do that. I would like to go on a date with both Teddy and Thursday. Fun answer. So I really enjoyed both of y'all. And I'm not monogamous. So I would love to go on a date with both of y'all.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed.
Okay.
Period. Success.
No, we with all that.
All that. We T4T for real. T4T for real. I might need to make a trip to Atlanta so we can do something fun. Or maybe get you back out here to Durham because it's such a beautiful black queer place to be. And I got a lot of Teddy privilege in Durham, so it can make me look
Here,
good.
come on,
for
Teddy
you.
privilege.
It'll make me look good. I'm looking forward to where this can blossom and grow for sure. It's been really sweet talking to you and getting to know you.
Yeah, I would love to come back to Durham. And you can show me around.
For one, I'm just very thankful that you even consider me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm with whatever. I'm a little ignorant with mine. Like, whatever you trying to do, we can just do it. And I can go to Atlanta anytime my family live down
Period.
there.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you let
we
me
love
know
that.
what you want. I got you. Okay. Yeah, Dr.
Yeah, look.
I have a fight coming up. If you see this, I'll be fighting all the time. As a black trans martial artist, it's pretty big. I'm like, it's kind of like history. And I'm beating up guys. Revenant Combat Club in Durham, North Carolina.
I'm a DJ and we have a lot of fun in the area. We throwing the parties and doing all of the things. And yeah, just stay tuned for everything I got coming on my Instagram because that's where I do all my chatting.
If you have any funds you would like to donate towards a project that I am like dreaming and conjuring up called Dying While Black, I'm a death doula and I'm getting resources together to create a fund for Black, Indigenous, queer, non-binary, trans folks so that we can lay our dead to rest. Would love that. Also, you can check out the pinned post on my profile because I made a whole Date Me presentation about finding my end of empire lovers. See you there.
I have a collective that creates amazing experiences centered around art, music, and healing called Beloved Collective. You can also check out my episodic. It's currently on YouTube, but it's about to be distributed outside of that. So you can check it out there. It's called .org. I also do fundraising for like mutual aid and with my collective at times. So yeah, just check me out on Instagram and follow me there and see what's up.
So won't you take my hand? Come on. It's time to talk about you and me. Time for truth. You know I need some T4T. Time to